Hi, this is Wasabi. Welcome back to the battle. This is a battle on the Studzianki map, the Polish map, and we're following Puggsley in his M6, which is the Tier 6 American heavy tank. So Pugs is heading towards the traditional spot for heavy tanks on this map, which is the railway station. You've seen this before. You get sight lines up and down the railway line, and we'll just see what he does with that. Now, he's not top tier. He's tier 6 in a tier 7 battle, and the heavy tanks on the other side are the Black Prince and 45 TP, which is a Polish map, Polish tank I should say, and then another tier 7 heavy tank. So they've actually got 3 heavy tanks compared to 2 heavies on the tier 7s. Both sides have got 2 tank destroyers. The mini side's got an E25 and a Jagdpanther, both tier 7s, and Stura ML and a T25-2. So you can see where the heavy tanks are collecting in the area of the station, but Pugs is basically facing to the south side in case the tanks on his side light up the enemy tanks, and he can get shots across there on the sides of those tanks. So this is one of the important principles. If you're not the high tier tank and you've got your penetration may not be able to defeat sorry, we'll go back to Pugs' view there. If you're not defeating the frontal armor, then try and get a spot that lets you get perpendicular to the enemy tank, i.e. you get side shots. So you managed to get a shot just as that 45 TP went out of sight, but they record the damage there, so far he's got 442. He did get a shot into the E25 as well, and that tank will give him a bit of grief through the game. So he just bounced a shot there and then got damaged by a shot. So the E25 is quite a fast-firing gun, so he did take the precaution of backing straight away. Now, KV-1S is pushing around this side. That is not really a clever thing to do. Pugs tries to get a shot into him, but just misses, I think. He's loaded in premium now just in case the KV-1S pushes around, but where the KV-1S is a very exposed position, and basically he goes down, Pugs gets some spotting damage, and then, but being lit, gets collected by another shot from the E25. So just again trying to keep out of cover, in cover, away from the E25. There's some incoming around there, just missed him, and he's just trying to see whether he can get a blind shot in to where the E25 might be in one of the bushes there. See, he gets lit again, so he's clearly being observed. The E25's probably got binoculars up and got good sight of him. So now the poodle on his side has complained that everyone's going up on one side. Now this probably means that he's the only one on that side, but that's because some of the tanks have already died on Pugs' team. Now this particular player, Lock and Load, is not a great player. He's always complaining about not being able to pen tanks, so but take all of his advice in this game with a big grain of salt. So Pugs just blasts away a wall there, gets a side shot on the T78, which is a light tank if I'm not wrong, and then gets a shot on the 45 TP. Let's see if he can connect there. Doesn't seem to actually have connected, must have just missed, but the 45 TP goes down to the arty. So back to normal rounds, and you can see there's the potential for being hit from tanks on the A6 area, so you can't afford to push too far out and then basically stay in that position, because the T-34-85 on the hill might be able to get shots on him. You can see the Black Prince is pushing around. We've got the Tier 8 British heavy tank, the FV201, which has got a good turret, but not that strong a hull, so he's doing the wise thing and staying out of the line of the Black Prince. Look, and loads complaining again about teams not supporting him that well, but yeah, just ignore that. So still got the Black Prince there, and Pugs is just trying to leave the FE201 to keeping the Black Prince at bay. Try and get another shot on this T78, which has bounced a shot from the Struve, but he's managed to put a kill shot in on the T78. So could still be lit, we're not 100% sure. We've got that T3485 is coming down off the hill, so pushing further forward, which is a bit annoying. The battle is very even at the moment, this 6-all, and he just misses the shot on the T3485, but the 40 TP goes past and he manages to get a tracking shot in on him. He's loading premium rounds now. This is partly for the shell velocity, but also to get higher pen. Now the Jagdpanther comes here, probably doesn't realise that you can shoot through breakable objects like walls with non-HE or heat rounds, and he's managed to track the Jagdpanther, and he just keeps tracking him until the Panther gets taken out. So he's trying to get a shot on the T3485, who's staying out of line. Black Prince comes around, pushing from the other side, so quite a high probability that they'll get a crossfire here, but the Black Prince is focusing on the FV201. Pugs gets hit by the T3485, so he's getting that crossfire, and the FV is taking damage as well. But Pugs manages to get the kill shot on that T3485, which takes away that crossfire. Now the Black Prince is there, not really looking at Puggsley. He's down to one shot. Is someone going to take him out, or is Pugs going to get the reload on him? Yes, he does. So there goes the top tier enemy heavy tank. There is still the IS left on the inside, but that's tier 7, so it's still higher than Pugs, but he's pretty much almost a one-shot. So Pugs comes in, quick shot, that bounces off him, and the IS is a bit confused to where to look, so Pugs has got the time to focus on his lower plate and puts the kill shot in, so that puts him up to 4 kills. So he's done 2,000 damage. The E25's also been taken out while we've been concentrating on Puggsley, and there's just the Struve M42 57 left. So he's heading over to that side, but there's a Hellcat there, and the AMD 178B is also heading across the map at a great rate of speed. So we'll see who gets there first. The Hellcat is in a pretty vulnerable position, and the Struve takes him out, but they must have shot each other at the same time, and the Struve is now down to 13 hit points. Not sure that Pugs will get any more damage out of this, but he's truffing across the map. It's pretty fast for a heavy tank. It's doing about 35 k's. At least it's doing well on a flat piece of ground anyway. And the AMD is basically put in the final shot on the Struve. So let's see how the results go. So that was an ace tanker battle from Puggsley. You got the Bruiser medal, the fighter medal, and the fire for effect, but basically doing more damage than his own hit points. 2,156 damage and 792 assisted with 4 kills. And now you do get extra experience for damaging or killing higher tier tanks, so that's one of the benefits of not being the highest tier. So it did finish at the top of the experience, so 1149, a bit low for an ace, but that sort of indicates that not many people are playing that tank. So if you want to get an easy ace, then go and play the M6. But there's lock and load there with 0 damage, so all the complaints he made, his skills don't really back up any of the complaints that he was making. Shots fired, 24, 15 hit, 11 penetrators, so quite a few blind shots there that didn't connect, unfortunately. But he just made some profit on that, 4,600 credits, and yeah, decent amount of experience. So well done, Pugs.